Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Omkara Tarot and let's do your love read now. Let's see Scorpio, what's going on with your love life, how you're feeling, how your person is feeling and where your energies are aligning now. And these are general collective readings, Scorpio, will not resonate with each and every one of you. So take what works for you, okay? Leave the rest. Oops, strength. This card flipped out for you before I began my reading, so I'm going to just put this around, okay? Keep it here. Let's see why this beautiful card of strength is here. So, as I was saying, these are general collective readings, will not resonate with each and every one of you, so take what works for you and just leave the rest. So, let's begin. My angel spirit guides, please bless this reading for Scorpio and send them the messages they need to hear the most for this reading. Thank you. So Scorpio, we're going to take an angel blessing card and see how my angels are going to bless this reading first with a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for my Scorpio gang. And the card I have here for you is this one. Let's put the rest back, Scorpio. And it says optimism. Two beautiful cards right at the beginning, optimism and strength. That's going to be what's really going to pull you through, it seems. So let's start your tarot and see where you guys are at now. Welcome back, all my subscribers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being so supportive to the channel. Thank you for all your comments, your likes, your shares. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. And yes, of course, if you're new here, Scorpio, we welcome you to our Omkara family. Do join us, subscribe to the channel, become part of us. We welcome you in. So newbies, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side is for you, one side is for your person, and in the center, I'll have your mutual energies. And for the duration of the reading, though, Scorpio, I will be referring them as person A, person B, because you'll know where you resonate best with, right? Which side you're on. And if any of you are looking for a private reading, Scorpio, my email is in the description box below. You can reach me there. Oh, wow. I have the beautiful card of the Three of Cups under the deck as well. So this could either be a reunion or this could you just pulling back your strength, being optimistic about life and having a great time, meeting up with friends and family and finally taking control of your life, basically. So let's see what this means according to your reading. So like I said, this could also mean a reunion for some cases. So the first card I have here for you, Scorpio, is the Two of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Hanged Man, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Five of Swords. For person B, I have the World card, Nine of Swords, Page of Wands, Temperance, Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Yes, there could be some kind of coming back to kind of make up after a fight, maybe. Let's see. Okay, the overall gist of what I'm seeing here is somebody is going back and forth with this person A, right? I'm going to take some dialogue messages cards as well before I clarify these cards. But my first look at the cards say person A, who I think maybe the masculine here, is going back and forth in their mind and, kind of not happy with the delay that's happened between the two of you coming back together. They really want to come out of their stuck place now and work together with person B, but right now they don't know how to move forward. They really do wish to end this fight now. Where person B is concerned, I think they are fine. I think they've kind of said, okay, so be it. If it's done, and I'm not going to worry about it anymore. I don't think person B, who I think is the feminine, is really worried about it, not even waiting for a message or sending one, realize this is an imbalanced relationship anyway, so might as well put it to an end. But I do see a little bit of a return here in the end, so we'll have to clarify that. So let's see, let's take some messages from the divine masculine first and see if they could say something to the divine feminine, what that would be. Now, when I say feminine and masculine, Scorpio, I don't mean the man to the woman to the man, right? When masculine energy is anyone, I could be embodying my masculine energy right now by being a little aggressive, maybe, or taking control of things, or doing more of the 3D world kind of things. And the feminine energy could be a man is who could be, more emotional and more nurturing and more caring. I know it's a little tough to understand, but you'll know which side you resonate best with. Okay, so when I say divine masculine, don't immediately assume that I'm talking about the man in the situation. Could be not. One more. Okay, it's got my 3 cards. Let's put these here and let's take 3 from the divine feminine. What would the feminine like to say to the masculine spirit? Divine feminine to the masculine spirit. Thank you. Okay, and to get even a little more deeper, I'm going to take some confession cards to really see what's going on under the surface. 3 cards, spirit, please. Scorpio and that person. Oops. One more. Thank you. So we're all set to go, Scorpio. Let's start with the messages from the divine masculine first. The first card says, "You check all my boxes. How can that be possible?" Second card says, "I did not expect you to enter my life when you did. I was not ready." Maybe you guys did meet, maybe when you guys were too young, or the masculine was busy doing other things, or was married, or whatever. Something in their life was there which they couldn't give their 100% to the feminine. So that's what this person is saying. I did not expect you to enter my life when you did. I wasn't ready at that time. And maybe that's why they didn't do right by the feminine. Have you ever moved on with someone else who treats you better than I did? That thought is so painful. Have you ever moved on with someone else who treats you better than I did? That thought is painful. So yes, maybe you guys met earlier. There was a gap in the middle, and now this masculine is kind of thinking that I've always loved you all along, even though I didn't do right by you. And sometimes I wonder, did you have a better lover? Did somebody treat you better? And they keep kind of thinking about that, and that's painful and hurtful for them, because they kind of feel that you belong to them, or vice versa. Let's see the divine feminine now. I had put you on a pedestal and made myself small. Now that's probably the reason, I guess, you separated in the first place, because the feminine always worshipped the masculine. Like in India, here we have this thing that when you marry, your husband becomes God, or at least that was there when I was younger. Now, of course, times have changed and women are more empowered, but initially I remember when I was in my 16 and 17-year-old, my mother always instilled it into my mind that your husband is God. If he allows you to drive a car, then you drive. If he allows you to work, then you work. You should not be earning more than your husband, then you won't respect them. So maybe this feminine also kind of initially put the masculine up on a pedestal to think they are bigger, better, and I'm nothing. And maybe they got taken advantage of because of that. Second card. Can I trust you to not break my heart again? So maybe there's been a re-meet after a long gap, like I said, and the feminine is a bit afraid that the pattern may repeat. Third card. Intuitively know that we will unite. I intuitively know that we will unite in divine timing. There's still a strong bond, there's still a strong connection. And even though maybe if you guys have had a fight or not talking or there's some delay, the feminine says, don't worry, when the time is right, we will meet again. Let's see what's really going on with the true confessions. Left off on bad terms with so many things left unsaid. So this was the conflict. Maybe there was a fight, somebody said something, there was an argument or something, and one person is saying, hey, we left off on bad terms. There were so many things that I really wanted to say which I didn't. Next card. You changed up and that triggers me. Yes, from being not empowered, I think this feminine initially put the masculine on a pedestal and then move whatever happened between you guys. There was distance, time went by, and the feminine has now found her self-worth. And now that you guys have probably met again, the masculine says, you've changed up. You're no longer the person who puts me on a pedestal and worships, the ground I work on. And that kind of triggers me. I can't take it. I can't take this new you now. Third card. I can't stop thinking about the times we once shared. Yes, those were beautiful, weren't they? Because the masculine was being treated like God, I guess. So all that is gone. So anyways, let's see what's going on here. Two of Pentacles for person A, Spirit. Two of Pentacles. Yes, they're going back and forth in their mind as to how to kind of rectify things maybe, because they feel they took a wrong direction, and the wishes that they had didn't come true. And like I said, this could be the masculine side, right? They may have been rash, or they may have been immature. They may have said or done certain things in the heat of the moment, which kind of pulled this relationship backwards instead of going forward. Now there is a big delay here. There's a delay here, and this masculine, I think, is now going back and forth in their mind as to say, oh my God, what did I do here? I had another chance and I dropped it. I had another chance here. And I did something because I got triggered, because maybe my feminine was all glowed up and had changed and no longer giving me the attention or putting me up on a pedestal. And I got triggered at that moment and maybe said something. And now I've been dropped and I don't like it. I don't like being in this stuck position. I want to get out and I want to work with them once again. They want to bring an apology. They want to say sorry. Please, can we get unstuck now? I don't like being here. I'm always by myself and thinking about all the good times we've shared. I'm sorry, can we re-begin again? I would like to work with you once again. Come back into my life if possible. So yes, they want their partner to return back to them now. They want this return. They want to work with them once again. And but right now, Ace of Swords is in reverse. Why is that, Spirit? Maybe there's distance between the two of you, or there's no clarity. Even though I think the masculine has a problem letting go, they don't know how to take action at the moment, I think. They don't know how to take action. They're still holding on for dear life. They haven't let it go, but they don't know how. Yes, they know they've broken the feminine's heart one more time. They've done it again, basically. And yes, now they're realizing what they've done. They want this fight to end, I think, now, with the Five of Wands in reverse. But the problem here is the feminine is no longer talking to them. There has been no communication since this argument. This feminine has been very upset and angry, or at least that's how they feel, that I've broken her heart and now she's upset and angry with me. What can I do now? What apology can I give to kind of end this fight now? So let's see. Let's go on to person B side. Person B, who I feel is the feminine, of course you can flip the sides, has the World card. What's this World card, Spirit? Yes, this feminine is no longer fighting for this connection. In their mind, for them it's already over, they've already closed this. They've either left this masculine out in the cold, and or they felt like this. They felt that time and time again. I've repeated this cycle so many times with this masculine. I just keep going round and round and round in the same pattern. Each time I come towards them, they do something which kind of really hurts me. I feel neglected, I feel hurt, I feel abandoned, and it's better that I don't even try even one more time. Person B has now kind of made up their mind to get over this overthinking, stressing. Maybe earlier, they've had many dark night of the soul moments where they've had sleepless nights. But now, yes, now they don't want to think about it. They don't want to get imprisoned in their thoughts one more time to think, oh my God, what's going to happen now? Will they message? Will they not message? Should I message? Should I not message? I think this feminine person B has totally given up. No communication, not expecting a message, not sending a message. They've realized that this is a very imbalanced relationship. Temperance in reverse. What's this temperance in reverse? Yes, for person B, it's over. There is no commitment to be had. If there was a commitment, it's over and over. Like 10 of swords in reverse is like those betrayed time and time again. And now this feminine is just healing herself, trying to slide these swords off her back so that they can heal. 10 of swords again. Feeling betrayed one more time. But now, this time, not allowing it to affect them. 10 of Swords, Spirit? Yeah, because now they've realized that whatever little bit love they had for this masculine is probably drained out. Maybe at one time they did have hopes that yes, we can be together, we can have a happily ever after, or maybe we can unite and be friends, or, go forward in a stable manner. But now they've realized that what was I thinking? What was I thinking? Where is the love? There is no love here. This person just sucks every drop, every bit of that water in my cup and drains me out. So I'm not willing to play this game anymore. So the Spirit, then what's this 8 of Cups in reverse? 8 of Cups in reverse. Will they return after all this? 8 of Cups in reverse. Well, this feminine has a big heart, I would say. They do have a lot of regrets about the way things didn't work out. They know that this is a place where I'll never have emotional satisfaction or happiness. But somewhere maybe they are still thinking. And they're thinking, hey, I've got memories here. Maybe you guys, if you were married, you have children, or there's shared memories. So this feminine is still kind of thinking, maybe, what's the point of having this regret and sorrow for the rest of my life? Even though I don't have the 10 of Cups, maybe I can still kind of continue something or some kind of a friendship with them, but I'm not sure here. Let me take a couple of more clarifiers. 8 of Cups in reverse, Spirit. What is this person be thinking? Do they want to return? No, not really. Every time they think about it, I think every time this thought comes to their mind of returning, they go back into thinking, oh my God, I'm battered and bruised already. I've fought this battle so many times. Do I want to start this again? I don't see any fresh new beginning here. I don't think I want to put in any more work. Nobody's put in work for me. So do I really want to now invest back into this and put in any more work? There's never been any happiness in the past here. So each time I think this feminine thinks also of returning, they go back into thinking about the past and how things didn't work out in the past. Okay? So yes, they're trying to be strong through all this. Somewhere I feel, I don't know, I could be wrong here, Scorpio, but let's see your mutual energies. 3 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, And the Page of Pentacles. See, exactly that's what I meant. The feminine may not want to return back to the level that they used to always return in the past. They may make, there may be a truce. Let's put it this way. A small truce. That, hey, it's all right, we can know each other again, but all those dreams are dashed. I mean, I'm never going to repeat that chapter in my life again. So, Three of Wands, Spirit. Three of Wands. Three of Wands for their mutual energy now. Three of Wands for their mutual energy. Exactly what I said here. Somebody has to make a, like, you guys can't be at crossroads all your life, right? This is like a checkmate kind of a situation, status quo, where you have to either go forward or backward. You can't be in this no talking zone forever. There is a decision to be made. Should I now leave the past behind and move forward, or should I return back? Right? You can't stay in limbo forever. And this may be a kind of relationship, like I said, where there are certain things which are shared, or you have to meet this person. Maybe, I don't know, this is in some kind of form, you have to still stay in touch with this person. So that's what the feminine is thinking. If I return, in what capacity should I return so I'm never heartbroken again? So there's a lot of planning going on of getting off this crossroads kind of a feeling, making a decision. Should I move forward, or should I allow this reunion to happen again? Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit. Yes, I don't think this feminine is planning to come back full force though. They've never been respected or given. Yes, there is a bit of delay going on here. The King of Swords is in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. So there is a bit of delay going on here. But sooner or later, I do see some beginning once again. Page of Pentacles, Spirit. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Absolutely. There is going to be a return, but it's not going to be in the same way as it was the last time. Like the last time, maybe you guys thought, let's leave all these troubled times behind and move together in a peaceful, harmonious manner. But because of this masculine's misbehavior, I should say, that never happened. So even if there is a return now, you may kind of work out a working relationship with each other. It'll be small. It'll be like starting from scratch, but I don't think it's going to go the way it did last time, right? So yes, this feminine has decided to keep her boundaries up this time. So that's all I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this resonated with some of you. Let me know, please. And I will see you now on Friday. Till then, love and light. Take care. Namaste. Saturday.